September 15, when payments still hadn't been made, Sedote spun a story about the U.S. government seizing the funds. He even sent out a fake email to suppliers, claiming the funds would be released soon. But the truth finally came to light on September 16, 2023. Gregory intercepted an email sent to suppliers by Sedote saying that OFAC had seized the funds and they would be paid on Monday the 18th. Sedote included a screenshot of an email from Regions Bank confirming what he was saying. It was easily discovered that the email from Regions Bank was fake and had been altered by Sedote. He had never sent the money to any suppliers. On September 18, 2023, on a recorded Zoom call, Sedote lied to Gregory, owners of the stadium, and suppliers about OFAC releasing the funds and that he would be sending wire confirmations out to everyone.
I just got into Johannesburg this morning. They lost my luggage, so I literally just checked in my hotel about 30 minutes ago. So I just was updating everybody that so my bank, the last email I sent forwarded you basically what's been going on with our wires that have been sent since the 6th. So once my financial consultant gets to the bank, she's going to call OPAC department to see exactly what needs to be done to release our funds that have actually been sent for wires. So by close of business day, we were trying to at least send you wire confirmations of the payments that were sent on Friday. So because this is something that has never happened to us before, she's trying to say that we might need, let's say, 24 hours or so. So that was the point of this call, just to say that, hey, I just flew into town. I just got to Johannesburg. Can you at least give us, till close of business day or first thing tomorrow to send confirmation receipts of the wires? Because the wires were processed on Friday. But like I said, OPAC is something with funds coming in and out of our account. So the bank has all our invoices, and we're just, because we're 6 hours ahead, we have to wait for them to open. The bank opens at 9 o'clock, so that's going to be 2 p.m. over here. So before close of business day, I will be able to give you a firm update on exactly what they said as far as releasing our funds.
So, Seth, thank you for that. Appreciate your information. There's a couple of things that have come up about all of this. Obviously, number one, when we had that conversation on Saturday morning, you, me, and Charles, the understanding was that you were actually going to stay in America to get this sorted out because of invoices and what have you, which obviously hasn't happened. So obviously that is a little bit concerning to see that you are here and not standing in front of the bank. So that is a concern.
Because I was not needed. I got clarification that I can go actually here because a lot of Berner's team has also arrived today also. So I could not be in Atlanta if that makes sense. Berner's team is arriving this morning, also this afternoon. So there's no way I could have just been in Atlanta. So my bankers did clarify that, hey, I can do all this over the phone because I have to be here when they're arriving also. It would not be right for nobody on our team to have been here. Greg just got out of the hospital this morning.
Okay, so the reality of it is this event cannot take place in any form whatsoever, technically speaking. And let me walk you through the challenges that we have. In order for us to have access to the stadium needs to be paid.
Correct.
In order for Gear House to go in on and start setting up crane, the ramps need to be put in, and that needs to be paid. It's an 8-hour job to have done. So the absolute last possible event is it starting at 2 o'clock today. Anything past 2 o'clock today, and for Gear House to go in which means we don't have an event. In the event that Gear House does go in tomorrow morning, there is a remote outside chance we'll be ready for an event on Saturday. Then still, on top of that, that's provided the Ternary Media Group is willing to pay extra money because now we have got overtime to work 24/7, so that we've got overtime fees plus extra staff, as well as further payment to the stadium to make use of their lights. And I say this with conviction because I'm not trying to extort any money from anybody, which has been claimed that that's all I am doing. So unfortunately, many of the service providers and suppliers have pulled out of this event, Sid, because of what has been transpired. And unfortunately, I do apologize. I'm remorseful and sympathize with regards to what's happening with OFAC, but this is something that we should have sorted out a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and both the key role players sitting in this room, both Bertie and Charles, and myself as Airlock, to try and present a professional event with standards indicative of what is related in relation to what FNB is about, what Gearhouse is about, and what South Africa is about. Unfortunately, this event cannot take place. Unless you have a bag of money with you right now so that I can speak to Thomas Ledham to put in the ramp and stadium can be paid, unfortunately, the challenge is this event is not taking place.
So let's see, by close of business day, like I just said, Sharif, in 2 hours, I'm going to find out from my banker when our funds can be released. If not, I also have somebody that can probably wire funds also from a totally different account. So when you say, as far as taking place a week or two ago, I can't, we did wire the funds on Friday, and we can't foresee that OFAC would have intercepted funds that were being sent to South Africa. That's just the reality of, what's happened. So like I said, if you can give us till close of business day on the technical side, so we can see if the funds from our account would be released or have to wire from another account.
Again, I sympathize with you, and in order for us to have any form of possible show on Saturday, we need to see funds by 2 o'clock, which is in the next 2 hours. Close of business today means, and let's say you do get the funds, and we've got it by close of business today. Stadium needs to be paid, and VAT needs to be paid for the ramp for Gearhouse to go in. That needs to happen at 2. If it only happens tomorrow, I guarantee you we will not be ready technically for a show on Saturday. Never mind sound checks or rehearsals on the Friday. Unless I'm incorrect, Charles, if you don't mind jumping in here, sir.